Hello, my dear thinkers. This is your Tinker Master, Srinivas from scientificstudents.com. On this 30th May 2025, I'm connecting all the wires to the individual parts of my power amplifier, preamplifier, mic amplifier, and a tuner, radio tuner, whatnot, a card reader, and a USB pen drive. All that I am integrating with the volume control and active bass table controls, along with the balance control also. So I'm on the way. Now, as of now, I have connected all the volume control and all that. But now I'm going to connect the output sockets, output connections, and the input connections, and the power connections. Okay. So this is how we need to wire, we need to tinker, get all the individual parts and assemble them. If you assemble, then you will know various troubles in between. Then you will come across to solve the problems. That's how you can raise your skills. Okay, skill India at school India. Why import when my India can export? Hello, my dear friends and my dear thinkers. On this 31st May 2025, I'm so happy to show you my audio system integration. In fact, I used to do such kind of tinkering, making such kind of audio amplifiers and all during my school days. Mid 70s, and then before somewhere around beginning of 80s and all. Okay, so after nearly almost 40 years, and when I'm again assembling, I really felt a bit emotional also, because I'm connecting back to my childhood activity. So here today, what I'm trying to make you all understand, because these days, as I'm an engineer turned as an educator, so I wanted to make you all understand a lot of basics all about making audio power systems and all audio sound systems, etc. So here first I'll start with my most interesting radio tuner. This is called radio tuner. Okay, so if you connect power 9-volt battery to this, and then that's it, you can tune the FM radio stations. The place where I am living, like Rajahmundry in East Godavari district, so near about 4 radio stations we have here at 91.1 and 92.7 and 93.5 and 102.9 and all. So we can tune all of them because it's a gang condenser which will vary the frequency with the combination of these coils and all. So that is one particular tuner I am explaining. And here, this is particularly very interesting amplifier. So this is very interesting amplifier. It's a stereo amplifier. Stereo amplifier means, left-right channels. So we have to give 2 inputs to this amplifier, left-right inputs, and then it will amplify equally, and then it will provide the amplified output at the outputs for left channel and right channel. Okay. So I'm going to show you my, here, whatever output will come here on this speaker on the left side, and the right side is here. Okay. So this is one interesting point which I supposed to tell you. So this is 50 watt speaker, and this is 50 watt. So 50 plus 50, 100 watt amplifier I have here. This amplifier also have built in, this bass treble active control circuitry also. That's where I have here bass treble controls here. Okay, you can see clearly this is for bass and this is for treble and all. Okay, so what else I did tinkered well into this today's my tinkering. See, instead of using any power supply inside to avoid the noise and all, so I have taken out the power supply activity, and I have provided, because you know that everything I always wanted to work with solar. So when I wanted to make my gadgets work on solar energy, then definitely here these connections are connecting to solar. Okay, my solar power plant, because in my home lab everything will work on my solar. So I have developed a lot many, like you all can see through my solar bazaar at scientificstudents.com. So as you all know that I have developed children's circuit lab since 2010, almost it's 15 years. So from the children's circuit lab, we always develop something for my students, children, so that they can make themselves as a kit-based learning. So this is an amplifier for components given to children's circuit lab level 2. So here they will give the input power like solar power or 12 volt battery connection, adapter connection, whatever. And they will give an input signal here, maybe from their any of the radio tuners or say mics or whatever, like, okay, preamplifier. And here this is a power amplifier. And there's a required cooling also inside. And here you will get an output. And here you can adjust the volume and on off and all. So this is the 10 watt amplifier which we train in our children's circuit lab level 2. So I think near about 200 students have learned from me how to make this power amplifier during this 5-6 years time. Okay, so I'm just keeping it away. Now coming back to my today's tinkering. So here this has got a module. It's very interesting module. Earlier it used to be very expensive, but now it has come very reasonable price. Very interesting. So you all can play with it because it has got a lot of features also. You see, I'm going to tell you here. Most interestingly, you see, you can keep your USB pen drives, and also you see here you can use a mic, and you can use any audio input like auxiliary inputs. And then it also has built-in FM tuner inside this. And then you can scan the FM frequencies, what are available in your local place. And up above all that, the most interesting fact, though they haven't mentioned while I'm buying it, but suddenly, and yesterday one of my mentee who has seen this symbol said that, sir, it has got a Bluetooth. Then we tried the Bluetooth also, it worked well, okay. So likewise, with such a low cost, this particular module is really going to greatly help us for many things. Okay, I'm going to play it and show you all that. And now you see I have a battery connection here. So these battery connections are connected to this. And now the battery voltage what you have is here 12.6, so that you can understand. And also we made another arrangement here. An adapter. This is a 12 volt adapter, so that even if you want to run that particular entire my today's tinkering, this audio amplifier integration, audio system integration, we have provided a connector here. Okay, so from the back side you can push that. I'm going to show that once I push it, and I'll show you that also. So even without battery, when the battery go away or even sun energy is not there, then you can use the regular adapter output also. Such kind of integration I have done. Okay. So we have provided one fuse system also, so that if something goes wrong in connectioning output wires and all, maybe short circuited speaker connections and all, then immediately fuse will go. So that where you can save your amplifier. So what else I can show you now from this? I think I have, okay, let me show you my connections, how I have connected, right? This is very important. All the volume controls and the bass table controls, how I have tinkered, all that, okay? And here is another most interesting, my own designed preamplifier. This is a preamplifier, so that whatever mic connection you give, whatever you speak onto this mic, okay, so that will also get amplified and then will come out in the speaker. So with this little introduction about my today's tinkering, I think it is a time for keeping it on and show you. So you want me to switch on it and then start with what? That's another important. FM. Oh my God, I want to tell you for something. This is a 2-pin 230 volt power supply power card, but I'm not using because I don't like the 230 volts coal-based energy and all. So that's why we have removed this. We don't want that. We have thrown it out. Okay, we don't use that anymore. Okay, so now everything is ready. And let me. I have used one power switch here. You see, you can see one power switch. See power switch. I have used one power switch. So I can keep the power switch on. And this is a selector switch to select audio input to this power amplifier, whether it from my mic preamplifier or say the FM tuner or whatever it is. So this is to select. If I press it, then it will go to the mic connection. Okay. So if I release it, then that will get connected by default to my this tuner, this particular digital sound stereo amplifier with USB, FM, MMC and all, this module. Now it will get connected to this module output. So this module requires 5 volt. So that 5 volt we have taken it from this 7805 regulator. Okay. And then it needs 2-3 connections, left, right and the ground. Okay. These are the outputs of this unit. These are the outputs of this unit. Okay. So that they'll be connected to the selecting switch, and from the selector switch that will go to the amplifier board. Okay. Now it's a time, and also it's another interesting point is this is an antenna. So this antenna, what it does is it will receive. You use it or you don't use it, it doesn't care. Okay. So all the FM frequencies, whatever available in my local place, that 4 stations I told you, 91.1 and 92.7, and then the 93.5, and then 102.9, all the FM radio stations, whatever they are transmitting, and those signals are always there on this, and they are going to this antenna connection to this module. So that's ready. Okay. Now I think it's a time for us to make it on and see. Now let us see what happens by default, what it is getting connected. Let's see that.
FM mode.
It is scanning for all the available frequencies. It is scanning. After scanning all the entire FM frequency range 88 to 108 megahertz, then it will stop. So in between, how many signals it will catch, it will store in different stations, so that it is easy for you to select. See, so in between, when it is stopping and showing the numbers, no, they are the stations. It is stopping and trying to catch. The otherwise, they are the frequencies like 108 and all, they are all frequencies. 88 to 108 is the entire frequency given, band given for FM transmissions, radio transmissions, for public general. Okay. Now, it is waited more time at 108.0. I don't know why. It's not going further. I'll just see now how to select it. Okay. Now what I'll do is, I'll press this. Nothing is coming here. The first signal available in Rajahmundry. .7 EFM, second frequency, second radio station transmission. .93.5, third station, Red FM. I'm expecting one more FM station, which is my most favorite, 102.9. That is Vidhuvarthi, Akashvani, Government of India. I think I need to manually tune it. So this is my most favorite radio station, 102.9 megahertz. It telecasts Akashvani Vijayawada, Akashvani Visakhapatnam in FM way, so that my childhood AM all transmission now telecasted through FM. So I enjoy a lot. Here is a remote, my dear friends. You can select whatever frequency you want. Through this also you can select. As I told you, all the frequencies you can select, and then you can get all of them. Now I think now it is time for us to check with the USB pen drive. Let's insert in only one direction. See, I have insert.
USB drive.
I can adjust the treble and show you high frequencies. This is a bass. You can see the audio difference. Low frequencies are boosted. Now I am going to remove this USB.
FM mode.
Now it has come to FM mode automatically. Okay. Now I'm going to change to mic mode. Okay. So let me check the mic also. See, I have connected, I have pushed my selector switch inside, then I can use my mic and see what else I can speak it out. Hello, hello, mic testing. This is your science friend Srinivas, Tinker Master Srinivas. Now I am using this mic. See, they are coming with the speakers, right? Whatever I am speaking, they are coming onto the particular my speakers, left, right channel speakers. Hey, my dear student, this speaker, I brought it in the year 1987. See, just see how old it is, but still it works very good, okay? Anyway, so you have understood today all my tinkering. So, all about my little audio integration. So, this particular audio, whatever I am speaking into this mic, that is going to the preamplifier as I earlier explained here. Okay, and then from that preamplifier, little amplified, that millivolt to 1 volt universal output, that will go to the power amplifier input, and then that will get amplified to whatever level we want. I can increase. Now at this point, I'm just using 10% of the power amplifier capacity because I cannot hear that much of loud sound here. So that's another. But however, you can raise it when it is a public system and you are into classrooms and schools and all, then definitely yes. In parties and all, you can raise the volume whatever way you want, right? Okay, I can change my voice frequencies also. Then you can see how it is changing. So as my original voice has got more bass, I can reduce the bass. I'll ask some student who will come. Punit, come here and reduce the bass. Reduce the bass control. Reduce. Yeah, reduce fully. Then they will understand. Now you see, the bass is not coming out. The low frequency voice of my vocal cord is not coming out because it is filtering. Okay, so now Punit is going to raise the bass. Yeah, raise that. Raise it. You see, my dear students, now the bass is more fully. Yeah, you see the audio, the change. Okay, now reduce. That's it. Stop it. Now you increase the treble. Increase the treble. Decrease the treble for totally fully see. Now more bass, no treble at all. Okay, increase the treble, then you will understand fully. Then you will understand, my voice has got little clarity. Though the clarity is not there in my vocal cord, but still it has boosted up. That is how I told you all about active controls. So there is active control for the bass, low frequency area and the high frequency area. So that's how that's built in onto that is called bass table board, BT boards. Okay, that particular circuit is already built into this power amplifier. So what else you want, my dear children, today? I think I'm done. So you all are clear. Yeah, I think everything is explained well, and you all can tinkering. Okay, see how I connected all the wires and all, and why the cooling fan is that, to take out all the hot air if at all is there in the amplifier when you are running at a full amplifying capacity. At that time ICs might get, though I have connected to the body so that heat can dissipate into the body, but however still I want to take more precaution. So the exhaust fan is to remove all the hot air from the box, because once I go for finalizing the cabinet, okay, the cabinet is just here. You see, I'm using, this is the cabinet, okay. So I'm going to close the cabinet to this and use the screws and all totally. Then you will see the top amplifier is totally packed. Then whatever hot air generates inside the cabinet, then that will be removed from the box, because the fan direction I have kept it out in such a way, all the hot air from this box will take out and then adjust it through the holes given under the fan, okay. So this is the tinkering, man. This is the engineering basic interesting thing. Right from my school days I'm doing. At that time I used to make them and sell them. I used to make a little money, and with that money I used to do more experimenting. All that I used to do. You all can do, man. This is the time for India to make India, tinkering India, okay, productive India, towards productive India. So why import when my India can export? Past made in Japan, present, I mean past made in Japan in the sense my childhood days, most of the things were made by Japanese, and like tape recorders and all the gramophones and all the stuff like this, all big companies. But these days all coming from made in China, right? So but what else is less in India? So why my India cannot produce all this stuff and export to all the other countries? Even if you are not interested to export, even then our India itself has got so much a big market, like 140 crores of Indians, requires many things. So you can make them and sell them to India market itself, okay. So I think that's why I can say always past made in Japan, present made in China, but today onwards only made in Andhra, make in India, made in India, make in India, skill India, from school India. To make all this, you require skills to do all that. That is what is my training workshops and all, especially to make you all understand. I'll guide you, don't worry. I'll guide you how to make all this stuff, okay? So according to the instructions given and according to the clarity given, you all can make them. So through my Children's Circuit Lab level 1, you will acquire a lot of good skills to solder and all that stuff like that. And then after that, in Children's Circuit Lab level 2, you will know how to integrate the stuff, and then I'll give you a lot of challenges also in Children's Circuit Lab level 2. So with that, you will acquire a lot of assembly knowledge, and then the confidence while making. Because you see, now also I'm using the mic made by my own. That's where the sound is very clear. So now you see, if I just remove the mic away, you see this is how I am speaking. So you will understand in the video. With my own mic or without my mic, the audio whatever the clear. Because with mic, the audio is going to my bass treble circuitry, and I can change my bass, or I can change my treble and all that, right? So you need a control. Control will greatly help you. So you can enjoy whatever way you want. The entire audio frequency range 20 to 20 kilohertz. You can play around, like I used to make some graphic equalizers in my childhood days. But these days, of course, digital ones have come and the software ones have come. But it is you to enjoy all this way, like making use of assembly table and digital level, or that. Okay, let's do and let's tinker and let's learn everything. And then finally, we'll make in India, made in India, skill India, school India. Jai Jawan, Jai Jawan, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Mera Bharat Mahan. Happy tinkering, keep innovating. Bye-bye. Signing off, your science friend Srinivas, your tinkering master Srinivas from scientificstudents.com/tinker-masters.html. Bye-bye. So, my dear students, finally, after totally packing up, so my today's audio power system, audio sound system, amplifier, this audio tinkering, is looking like as a commercial product. That's what I'm keep on telling you guys. Okay, so once you are hands-on, you can make all such kind of products, and then start tinkering. Start selling them. Then you can think of assembly unit and manufacturing process and all to make such kind of products. That's what I did just after my engineering. I started my own electronic industry, and I used to manufacture a lot of products for domestic industrial needs. That's all because of my childhood tinkering, the experience, what I gained from my school days and the college days and all that. So you can also do that. When I did before internet days, then why can't you do with a lot of tutorials available on YouTube and all, okay? So make use all that, experiences of people like me. So let's work together. so that we can win together. Bye bye.